The third rule is the sandwich rule. We said, rule 1, subject and verb are tied together. Nothing, no other words can come between them. Rule 2, the verb is always in second place. But you can have more than one verb in the same sentence, can't you? If you say, I must go, or the baby cannot sleep, for example. In Dutch, these two verbs go one in second place and one at the end of the sentence, with the details sandwiched between them. I must drink water becomes in Dutch I must water drink. Ik moet water drinken. I am going to drink coffee. Ik ga koffie drinken. How about coffee with sugar and milk? Met melk en suiker. Make a bigger sandwich. Ik ga koffie met melk en suiker drinken. The sandwich rule works in every situation when there is more than one component to the verb. All the sentences with modal verbs, must, want, may, etc. May I ask you something becomes in Dutch, may I you something ask? Mag ik u iets vragen? I would like to drink a glass of water. Ik wil graag een glas water drinken. And also with the verbs that combine with the word te. Proberen te leren, try to learn. Ik probeer overal Nederlands te leren. But also in the sentence in the past, when they use the voltooid, the perfect tense. I have drunk a glass of water. Ik heb een glas water gedronken. Ik ben vorig jaar naar Parijs geweest. We also make a sandwich when we use one of the many separable verbs. Schoonmaken, aankomen, open doen. Ze maken het lokaal schoon. De trein komt om 3 uur aan. Ik doe de deur en het raam open. And in just about any expression in which the verb needs a second word, like need, nodig hebben. I need a glass of water. Ik heb een glas water nodig. Or like, leuk vinden or lekker vinden for food. I like lasagna. Ik vind lasagna lekker. I don't like pizza with pineapple. Ik vind pizza met ananas niet lekker. The main clue to understand the sentence comes last, and it is represented by the second slice of bread. The second verb part is essential for comprehension. Take a sentence like, yesterday I ate with my mother in a restaurant. You use here the perfectum, heb gegeten. So in Dutch it sounds, gisteren heb ik met mijn moeder in een restaurant in Amsterdam what? Gegeten. You see how one is forced to wait until the end in order to understand the sentence, to know whether I ate, danced or fought with my mother. Basically, I have to swallow the whole sandwich of information before I can reply. This way I am forced to hear all the details. My mother, the restaurant, Amsterdam, before I know what is it all about. You could see the sentence structure as a strategy to reduce interruptions. By the very shape of the sentence, one is forced to wait patiently till the end and listen to all the details before one can make sense of what he hears. This minimizes the chance of interruptions and possibly misunderstanding. It is an efficient way to communicate if you want, and efficiency is highly valued in the Netherlands. Describing the bread part of our sandwich, we talked about two parts of the verb, one at the beginning and one at the end. But these two parts are not the same. They don't have the same value. So, Let's make a nice Italian sandwich instead of a Dutch butter ham. The bread, the verb at the beginning, strictly attached to the subject, rule 1, and strictly in second place, it's called the persons form. And indeed it takes the form, the shape of the person in the sentence, the subject. It is the conjugated verb, the verb that takes on the characteristics of the subject. So it's first or third person, I or she, is singular or plural, present or past. Ik ga om 10 uur slapen. De baby gaat om 4 uur slapen. Ze gingen in een hotel slapen. Ga, gaan, gingen. This is the bottom of a sandwich. It's solidly attached to a subject and changes its shape accordingly. Slapen doesn't change. Slapen stays slapen. The top of the sandwich, the word at the end, always stays the same. It holds no connection with the subject. Ik ben in Parijs geweest. Wij zijn in Parijs geweest. I make my sentence plural, that doesn't affect the word geweest. As for the filling of the sandwich, I am making here a nice Italian sandwich with mozzarella, tomato, rocket salad. The part in the middle that complete the information. Dutch has a preferred order. This is not a hard rule, but is a strong preference. Time, manner, place tend to come in this order. And sentences that disregard this order can sound pretty unnatural. Ik heb gisteren een boek gekocht sounds a lot better than ik heb een boek gisteren gekocht. Time is of paramount importance to the Dutch. It must come first, either in the very first place, this morning I went to school, vanochtend ben ik naar school geweest. Literally, this morning am I to school been? Or it's in the first place inside the sandwich. Ik ben vanochtend naar school geweest. This morning, time before place, school. By must, manner, before place. Ik ben vandaag met de bus naar school geweest. Last, of course, the second verb, the top of a sandwich. Listen out for the sandwich rule and use it yourself when you speak Dutch. Eet smakelijk!